Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, you guys are in for a treat. You're going to see an entire fleet of unknown objects from the window of an aircraft at 39,000 feet in the sky in broad daylight. But first, over here at the Ghost 16, quick update on the weather situation out here in the Pacific Northwest. A titanic storm system. Looks like a large atmospheric river moving in along the west coast of the United States. Right now, there are power outages up in the state of Washington. There could be some down here in Oregon, as this is an ongoing event. There's over 31,000 customers right now in the state of Washington without electricity. As you can see over here on the Ghost 16, a massive storm occupies about a third of this map here, and most of it's over the western United States. And speaking of storms, I wanted to share with you guys a large CME that just came off of the sun less than 24 hours ago on Christmas night, detected by the Soho LASCO C2, C3, and the SDO. Right there's the large CME that was not Earth directed. That came off of the southeastern limb of the sun. Here I put it in slow motion. Get a load of the size of that thing, would you? That happened on Christmas night into December 26th. Here's the LASCO C3 instrument. This is a wider field of view, and you can see how far out the CME stretched. This was a large, very fast CME, and thankfully it was not Earth directed. That was a view of the CME from the Soho spacecraft. This is going over to the Solar Dynamics Observatory, the SDO. Video footage shared by Corey, and you're going to see a large ball of plasma right down here along the southeastern limb of the sun. Look at that right there. You're going to see it hop off the sun at an incredible rate of speed. Right there, you saw that big old ball of plasma just leap off into space. This is what it looked like over here under this wavelength. This is just a different view of the sun from a different spacecraft. They both orbit the sun with the Earth. This one's the SDO, and this one is the Soho. The Soho has been around since 1998, and the SDO has been around since 2009. And looking at the GOES X-ray flux, as we've been seeing some large CMEs lately, you can see a steady trend upward, and this is on the Earth-facing side of the sun, and the D region, the ionosphere, has been reflecting a steady flow of energy. You can see the various shades of blue, and there a burst of green, and you can see the purple. It's detecting that energy that's on the Earth-facing side of the sun, where there's been pretty much non-stop sea flaring for the last couple of days, and this could turn into M-class solar flares, as once again solar activity is definitely increasing on the Earth-facing side of the sun. I want to take you guys to West Virginia real quick. I haven't seen any updates on this. I saw this story a while back about a massive sinkhole in West Virginia that's about to swallow this building here. Look at that, and get a load of the size of that sinkhole right in the middle of that road in Hinton, West Virginia. I don't know if you guys have heard about this massive sinkhole. This article goes back to November 22nd, November 23rd of 2022. And when this opened up back in June of 2022, it was a mere 6 feet wide and 30 feet deep. And you can see it has grown exponentially since then, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 feet wide and over 100 feet deep. And this building is straddling the edge of this large sinkhole. So I haven't heard of any updates regarding this sinkhole, again in West Virginia, that opened up right in the middle of a road. I want to take you guys now to 39,000 feet in the sky. Really cool video footage here that was sent in by Dana Hundley from back in September of 2022. Again, this view is from 39,000 feet, looking out the window of this aircraft. These objects that you see right here, it's a fleet of something. They're too high up in the sky to be like hot air balloons. These things are probably around 10, maybe 9,000 feet below the aircraft. So that puts these objects, whatever they may be, at around 29 or 30,000 feet in the sky. I counted 19. There could be more up here that I didn't see. I'm going to zoom in on some of these things, and they appear, at least some of the ones over here on the right, they appear to have color, a uniform color. And what I mean by that is they appear to have the same shades of like green and various colors. You'll see here in a minute when I zoom in and enhance, and here we go. And they look like they might be the same shape and size. It's just that some are closer to the viewer than others. Look at those things right there. What in the world? They're like orbs that are spinning very fast in the daytime sky. And these off in the distance right here obviously look smaller because they're farther away. And look at the color right here on these two that were closer to the viewer, closer to Dana and the aircraft, and they show more color, a little more detail, and they're just sitting there spinning very smoothly, or at least they're keeping up with the aircraft. They're not like balloons that have a payload hanging off the bottom of them. And it reminded me of what these pilots were seeing out above the Pacific Ocean. We see these a lot in Mary Hall's videos from the International Space Station. White unknown objects in the sky above Earth, and here's some more examples. A lot of white objects. Not sure of the location of the aircraft. I'm waiting to hear back from Dana where they were when they saw these things in the daytime sky somewhere above planet Earth. And again, I counted 19 in total. The larger ones are obviously closer to the viewer from the aircraft, and the smaller ones are much farther away. But again, I counted 19 in total. There could be more. There could be some way off in the distance that just weren't visible. Right there you can see them kind of tumbling a little bit. This is a format here that just shows us, right there was something too. This just shows us that there was something physical in the sky other than clouds, and that's these things right here that have a very unique appearance about them. They have like what looks like a rod or something going through the center, and see how it's kind of tumbling in place? I don't know, it looks like some sort of an intelligently designed craft of some sort that doesn't appear to have any blinking lights. Did at one point have some color. This one here is just an inverted format. Light is dark, dark is light. That's why those look like the way they did. This here is no color at all. Don't know what we've got going on here, guys. I've seen things like this. I've seen plenty of white unknown objects in the sky over the last few years, but these here have a different look about them. It's hard to explain. I don't know what they are. Dana didn't know what they were. Just happened to notice them from the window right here of the aircraft, and right out here is where this large fleet of unknown objects were observed from 39,000 feet in the sky. Here's a segment here that was real smooth that I put in super slow motion and tried to zoom in on these two objects right here. They have a very unique appearance. You can see a little bit of color coming off of these and a very unique shape about them. See how they're just kind of tumbling or spinning in place? I found those very mysterious. A fleet of 19 unknown objects somewhere in the sky above planet Earth. Thanks for the photos, guys. Keep them coming. If you have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports@mrmbb333.com. If you have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, please come over here to the homepage of the website. Look for this red tab that says Have a Large Video. Click on that banner, drag and drop your video into the red tab. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.